Do you ever wonder how much time you truly have left after turning 70? At that age, every year begins to feel more meaningful and more fragile. But here's the thing, your body is already giving you clues. Subtle, steady signals that, if you know how to read them, can show you not just how you're aging, but how long you might continue to thrive. Let's take a walk through the hills of Ashwood, a quiet mountain town where life moves a little slower, but not for everyone. Meet 73-year-old Leonard, a retired forest ranger who still hikes the trails behind his cabin every morning. Then there's George, the same age, a former librarian who spends most of his time indoors, struggling to manage his aching joints and fatigue. What makes their aging paths so different? In this guide, we'll explore 7 signs that can quietly predict how long you may live after 70. These aren't guesses or feel-good myths, they're backed by real observations from doctors and longevity researchers. And the best part, once you recognize these signs in yourself, you'll know what to adjust to stay strong for years to come. Let's begin. Sign 1, your walking speed. Your walking speed may be the single most telling indicator of your longevity after 70. It's not about running marathons, it's about how easily you move through your daily life. Back in Ashwood, Leonard walks with purpose. He strides across the trail with ease, balances on uneven ground, and climbs his porch stairs without thinking twice. His pace isn't rushed, it's confident. Meanwhile, George has slowed considerably. Walking from the kitchen to the porch leaves him winded. He avoids uneven terrain and often grabs furniture for balance. His steps are cautious, unsure. Walking speed is closely tied to cardiovascular health, brain function, and muscle strength. It's not just about mobility, it reflects your overall resilience. If your stride is slowing down, don't panic. Start small. Take daily walks. Do ankle lifts while brushing your teeth, or march in place during commercials. Movement adds up. It's never too late to train your legs to carry you farther, literally and metaphorically. Sign 2, your grip strength. Next time you shake someone's hand or try to open a jar, pay attention. Grip strength is a powerful predictor of overall health. It's linked to muscle mass, bone density, and even survival rates in older adults. In Ashwood's Corner Diner, 76-year-old Hazel, a retired piano teacher, still needs her own dough. Her handshake is firm, she carries her grocery bags without strain, and opens bottles without hesitation. Contrast that with Edith, also 76, who now needs help opening tightly sealed jars and avoids carrying anything heavier than her purse. Tasks she once found effortless now feel like chores. A weakening grip may seem harmless at first, but it's a quiet warning. It often points to overall muscle decline, frailty, and reduced independence. The fix: keep your hands working. Use hand grippers. Squeeze a tennis ball. Do light forearm curls or carry grocery bags a little farther. Just like walking, grip strength can be trained, and with it, your ability to live actively and independently. Sign 3, your balance. One of the lesser discussed yet crucial indicators of longevity is balance. Can you stand on one foot for 10 seconds? It's not just a party trick. It's a genuine test of your neuromuscular coordination and overall strength. In Ashwood's community center, 74-year-old Daniel teaches Tai Chi. He moves slowly, deliberately, with a grace that rivals someone half his age. His balance impressive. Then there's Harold, also 74, who uses a cane not just for support, but because without it, he wobbles and risks falling. Poor balance can mean a higher risk of falls, the #1 cause of injury-related death in older adults. But the good news is balance can be improved at any age. Tai Chi yoga and simple leg lifts while holding onto a counter are a good place to start. Sign 4, your sleep quality. Do you wake up feeling refreshed, or are you groggy no matter how many hours you get? Quality sleep is one of the body's most powerful healing tools. Back in Ashwood, 72-year-old Clara sleeps 7 solid hours every night. She keeps a regular bedtime, avoids caffeine in the evening, and leaves her phone in the living room. Her friend Rose, on the other hand, falls asleep with the TV on, wakes up 3 times a night, and often naps through the afternoon out of exhaustion. Poor sleep isn't just tiring. It's connected to heart disease, cognitive decline, and metabolic issues. To improve it, keep a routine. Dim the lights an hour before bed. Avoid screens. Make your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Small changes can lead to deeper, restorative rest. Sign 5, your social circle. Who do you talk to every week? Loneliness is more harmful than you think. It's been linked to higher mortality than obesity or even smoking. Leonard chats with his neighbors. He plays chess at the town center. He has people who know if he doesn't show up. George often spends days without speaking to anyone. His circle has shrunk, and he hasn't made an effort to rebuild it. Human connection is a lifeline. If your social world is fading, reach out. Join a local group. Call old friends. Smile at strangers in the park. Connection isn't just nice, it's necessary. Final thoughts. The years after 70 don't have to be a slow fade. They can be rich, full, and meaningful. But your body speaks quietly. Walking speed, grip, strength, balance, sleep, and social life are more than just daily experiences. They are signs. Read them, listen closely, and act. Because while you can't turn back the clock, you can shape what's ahead. One strong step, firm grip, and connected moment at a time. 3 vital signs that predict how long you'll live after 70. Are you paying attention? Have you ever wondered what your body might be telling you about how much longer you'll live after age 70? The smallest changes can speak volumes. Things that once seemed minor, like how steady you feel when walking, or whether you still enjoy a full night's sleep, become important signals that doctors and researchers say can predict your health in the years ahead. Let's take a look at 3 powerful signs that could help you understand your future longevity and, more importantly, what you can do to improve it starting today. Sign 3, your ability to balance on one leg. You might not think much about balance until you start losing it, but your ability to stand on one leg for just 10 seconds could be one of the strongest indicators of how long you'll live. Recent studies have shown that older adults who struggle with this simple task face a higher risk of falls injuries and even cognitive decline. Those who maintain good balance well into their 70s and 80s often enjoy longer, healthier lives. Let's travel to the quiet coastal town of Windermere, where 2 longtime friends, Lillian and Beverly, both recently turned 76. Lillian has stayed active for decades. She enjoys water, aerobics, takes brisk walks along the boardwalk, and recently started a senior-friendly yoga class. One morning when asked to lift one leg for 10 seconds in class, she did it easily and with a smile. Beverly, on the other hand, hasn't paid much attention to her balance over the years. She's still mentally sharp, but physically less steady. When she tried the same balance test at home, she wobbled immediately and had to reach for a nearby chair to stop herself from falling. What Beverly doesn't realize is that her declining balance is more than just an inconvenience. It's a red flag. Balance relies on coordination between strong legs, a responsive nervous system, and a healthy brain. If you find yourself stumbling, more often feeling unsteady while turning, or needing to hold on to furniture for support, it's your body's way of asking for help. The good news is balance can be improved. Try standing on one leg while brushing your teeth. Walk heel to toe in a straight line a few times a day. Gentle practices like Tai Chi and yoga can dramatically rebuild stability. Try the stand up now and lift one foot off the ground. Can you hold it for 10 seconds? If not, don't worry, but do pay attention. Because working on your balance today could mean more independence, fewer falls, and a longer, safer life tomorrow. Sign 4, your sleep patterns. Sleep isn't just about rest, it's a nightly healing process. It's when your brain clears out toxins, your immune system resets, and your body repairs itself. And after age 70, how you sleep could reveal more about your overall health than you realize. Let's meet 2 neighbors from a sunny retirement community in Arizona, Martin and Glenn, both age 78. Martin has a solid nighttime routine. He goes to bed around 9:30, avoids caffeine after lunch, and sleeps a steady 7 hours. He wakes refreshed, mentally clear, and physically energized. Glenn, however, has had sleep troubles for years. He wakes up 3 or 4 times a night, sometimes lying awake for hours. He feels groggy in the morning, often naps during the day, and lately has noticed more forgetfulness and low energy. This isn't just age catching up with him, it's his sleep quality breaking down. Studies have linked poor sleep in older adults to everything from heart disease to memory decline and weakened immunity. If you find yourself tossing and turning, waking up too early, or feeling unrefreshed even after a full night in bed, your body is sending you an alert. Don't ignore it. The solutions, simple lifestyle changes often go a long way. Get morning sunlight to reset your body clock. Limit screen time before bed. Avoid heavy meals or alcohol in the evening. Keep your bedroom cool, quiet, and dark. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's a cornerstone of healthy aging. And how well you sleep tonight could shape how vibrant you feel years from now. Sign 5, your appetite and eating habits. After 70, your appetite speaks louder than you might think. A steady appetite and a nutritious diet are key to maintaining muscle mass, brain health, and immune function. But when eating habits change suddenly, especially without explanation, it may point to deeper health concerns. Consider Jeanette and Rosemarie, two lifelong friends from the outskirts of Denver. Both are 74. Jeanette still loves food. She prepares meals with whole ingredients, enjoys vegetables from her garden, and eats at regular times. Her weight is stable, her energy levels are high, and she still looks forward to trying new recipes. Rosemarie, by contrast, has slowly lost interest in food. She often skips meals or snacks on crackers. She's lost weight unintentionally, and though she chalks it up to getting older, she also admits to feeling tired and weaker than she used to. Loss of appetite in older adults can be a silent signal of underlying issues from depression to dental problems, digestive disorders, or even early signs of cognitive decline. And poor nutrition speeds up physical decline far faster than most people realize. If you've lost your appetite or stopped enjoying meals, it's time to check in with your doctor and reflect on what's changed. Adding small, high-nutrient snacks like smoothies, nuts, or avocado toast can help bring your body back into balance. Food is fuel, and losing your appetite isn't just about missing meals. It's about missing the chance to nourish the body that carries you through life. Final thoughts: getting older doesn't mean losing control of your health. It means paying closer attention. Whether it's balancing on one leg, sleeping deeply, or eating well, these signs are your body's quiet messages about how it's aging. Listen, respond, and you'll not only extend your life, you'll make the most of the years ahead. 3 hidden signs that reveal how well you'll age after 70. Getting older brings subtle changes. Some expected, others surprising. After 70, your body starts sending quiet signals that reveal how strong, sharp, and resilient you'll remain in the years ahead. These signs aren't always obvious, but they're powerful indicators of your future independence, vitality, and even longevity. Let's explore 3 critical signs: your appetite, stress management, and social connections. Each one gives you clues about your long-term well-being and offers you a chance to make small changes with lasting impact. Sign 5, your appetite and eating habits. In the peaceful town of Lakefield, 75-year-old Marie had always enjoyed cooking, but lately she's lost interest in meals. Her pantry is now filled with packaged foods, and she's unintentionally lost 12 pounds over the past year. She chalks it up to just getting older. What Marie doesn't realize is that her declining appetite isn't just a small change, it's a red flag. When seniors begin to eat less or rely on processed meals, the body often stops receiving essential nutrients. This can weaken muscles, slow metabolism, reduce immunity, and increase the risk of illness or injury. Appetite loss in older adults is often connected to digestive issues, hormonal shifts, or even early signs of cognitive decline. And when you're not eating enough, your body begins breaking down muscle for fuel, leading to frailty and poor balance. If you've started skipping meals, feeling full too quickly, or experiencing unexpected weight loss, take it seriously. Eating well after 70 isn't just about filling your stomach, it's about fueling your body to function at its best. So ask yourself, are you still enjoying your meals? Are you getting enough protein, fiber, and healthy fats to stay strong? If not, it's time to focus on nutrient-rich whole foods, proper hydration, and perhaps even speaking with a healthcare provider. Because the way you eat today determines how well you'll move, think, and thrive tomorrow. Sign 6, your ability to handle stress. In the city of Brookhaven, 2 77-year-old neighbors, Tom and Wallace, live just a few doors apart, but their approaches to stress couldn't be more different. Tom faces the same challenges most seniors do: rising expenses, the occasional health concern, and family drama. But he stays calm, even cheerful. He takes daily walks, practices deep breathing, and meets friends for coffee twice a week. Stress doesn't disappear, but Tom knows how to process it and move on. Wallace, on the other hand, tends to dwell. He fixates on news headlines, replays past arguments in his mind, and loses sleep over problems he can't control. Over time, his blood pressure has crept up. He's more fatigued, and he feels constantly on edge. Chronic stress doesn't just dampen your mood, it wears down your body. It weakens the immune system, disrupts sleep, and triggers inflammation that's been linked to nearly every major age-related disease, from heart issues to dementia. If you're feeling tense, irritable, or mentally drained more often than not, it's time to make a change. Mindfulness, laughter, light exercise, or simply talking things out with someone can dramatically lower stress levels and help extend your health span. The next time something stressful happens, pause and ask, do I focus on what I can control or do I let the worry control me? Your answer could say a lot about how well you'll age. Sign 7, your social connections. At a retirement village in Stonehill, 2 women, Janice and Carol, both recently turned 79. Their daily routines, however, are worlds apart. Janice begins her mornings with a phone call to her sister. She volunteers at the local community center, plays bridge on Thursdays, and attends church on Sundays. Her calendar is full, her smile frequent, and her mind sharp. Carol, once active, has gradually withdrawn. After moving to Stonehill a year ago, she struggled to make new friends and now spends most of her time alone. Her phone rarely rings and she often goes days without a meaningful conversation. What Carol might not know is that loneliness doesn't just feel sad, it's dangerous. Research shows that social isolation increases the risk of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even early death. In fact, being socially disconnected is as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Strong social ties, whether through friendship, family, or community, provide emotional stability, intellectual stimulation, and a greater sense of purpose. That connection can be the difference between just surviving and truly thriving. So take inventory. Do you feel supported? Do you have someone to talk to, laugh with, or rely on in tough times? If not, it's never too late to reach out. Join a local group or reconnect with an old friend. Connection is a powerful medicine and one that keeps the heart and mind alive. Final thoughts. As you grow older, don't just monitor your blood pressure or cholesterol. Look at how you eat, how you handle stress, and how connected you feel. These 3 signs may quietly shape how long and how well you live. Make today the day you take notice, because small changes now can lead to a healthier, stronger, and more joyful tomorrow. The hidden sign that may predict your health. After 70, in the quiet town of Maple Ridge, 80-year-old Edith lives alone in a cozy home filled with family photos. Her children call occasionally, but she rarely reaches out. As the seasons change, so does her mood. What once felt like peaceful solitude now feels like isolation. The silence grows heavier, and without realizing it, Edith begins to feel disconnected and downhearted. What she doesn't know is that her growing loneliness isn't just emotional, it's affecting her physical health. Studies show that social interaction plays a direct role in longevity. When we regularly connect with others, our brains stay engaged, our stress levels drop, and our bodies release chemicals that promote healing and resilience. Human connection is more than just a comfort, it's a necessity. For older adults, losing touch with friends or withdrawing from conversations can lead to faster cognitive decline, higher blood pressure, and weakened immunity. And the more isolated someone feels, the harder it becomes to bounce back. But there's hope. Staying socially active doesn't mean being surrounded by people 24/7. Even small efforts can spark meaningful change. Reaching out to a friend you haven't spoken to in a while, attending a local book club, or simply having a weekly phone call with a neighbor can improve mood, sharpen the mind, and even extend your life. Take a moment and ask yourself, have I been avoiding calls, saying no to invitations, spending more time alone than usual? If so, it may be time to reconnect. The relationships you build and nurture now don't just bring joy, they help protect your health. Final thoughts. Now that you've learned about this important sign, pause and reflect. Are you living each day with purpose and connection? Or have subtle changes started to chip away at your energy and well-being? The truth is, most signs of aging, like walking, pace, sleep quality, eating habits, and social ties, are changeable. Your future isn't set in stone. The small choices you make today can shape the years ahead. So take that walk, make that call, strengthen your muscles, your friendships, and your spirit. Because the goal isn't just to live longer, it's to live fully. Thank you for spending time with us. If you found this helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps us continue creating content to inform and inspire. We'll see you in the next video. If this story resonates with you, it may be a gentle reminder to pause and take stock of how connected you feel right now. In your current life, are you keeping in touch with those who bring you joy and meaning? Or have daily routines, responsibilities, or even quiet habits pulled you into a more isolated rhythm? If so, take one small action. This week, call an old friend, join a group that shares your interests, or simply strike up a conversation with a neighbor. These connections don't need to be grand. Consistency matters more than quantity. Just like Edith, you might not realize how much social nourishment your mind and body truly need until you begin reaching out. Staying socially engaged can protect your health, lift your mood, and reignite your sense of purpose. You don't need to wait until loneliness sets in. Take the first step toward deeper connection today. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to support us. If you enjoyed it, comment the number 9 below to let us know you're here. If it wasn't quite right, a simple like helps us improve. Your feedback means the world. Thank you for watching and staying with us.